If y'all didn't know, I go by the name of Freshy with the 2 S.
I go by the name of Freshy with the 2.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Y'all niggas be doing too much.
Y'all doing too much. I'm eating.
In a foreign truck.
In a foreign truck.
I'm breathing. Y'all niggas be doing too much. I cap. You lying. Put the right hand in that Bible. Now you frying. No, what you say, little nigga? Got a 40 with a dick in the spray, little nigga. Bustin' your ass and you play, little nigga. Tuck my chain, come try me. Little nigga, I touch your body. Like fuck nigga, damn near fry me. RP the homies, CSI, they ain't find that body. Y'all niggas be doing too much.
Word.
Y'all niggas be keeping them easy.
I'm easy.
Bitch in a foreign truck.
In a foreign truck.
Bitches in a breeze.
I'm breathing.
Digital bitch in a breeze.
I'm breathing.
Got me digital bitch in a breeze.
I'm breathing. Damn.
Got me digital bitch in a breeze.
Be damn if that fuck nigga on me back. That's why. Got the goons in the segregation rap. Let a nigga run up and they put you back. 20 shots here gone. I'ma give it to him, I'm born. I took this bitch in his face. I'ma take the bitch on the day. I took the bitch, it's easy. I be dancing on the breeze. I be dancing on the breeze.
Niggas be doing too much.
Y'all doing too much. I'm easy.
Bitch in a foreign truck.
In a foreign truck.
Bitch in a breeze.
I'm breathing.
Bitch in a breeze.
Word.
Bitch in a breeze.
Damn. Got me dancing on picture on breeze. I go by the name of Freshy with the 2 motherfucking S.
Okay.
We in the building.
In the building.
That thing is hard, man.
That's crazy. You got some heat.
Man, hard. Welcome to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
Don Vito, what's up?
Today we got Fresh all the way from Jersey City in the building.
That's Fresh with the double S.
Fresh with the double S.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's 2 S.
2 S's.
Jersey City in the building.
Yeah.
What it do? I'm here to talk about anything you ask.
Okay.
And I'm keeping it all 100.
Yeah,
no
we want to
cap.
keep it 1. We're going to keep it 200.
Shout out to Harlem.
There it is, man. So listen. So how you got that name, man?
I always been fly. I've been fly as hell. But like I grew up in VA.
What part of VA?
Williamsburg.
Okay.
Which line is that?
Yeah, I know what's up by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you born in Jersey,
I was born in Jersey. My
Raised
mother
in-
got us about it.
and then you went to
crazy.
and then you came back to Jersey.
Yeah.
Alright.
Came back. I came back in 08. So I've been up here like 11, 12 years.
So what was life like in Williamsburg, man?
It's crazy because the interview I had before that is like I had friends that was like slaves. that like they job.
Yeah, that's colonial
Yeah,
town.
their job was to go to work and be a slave and shit. So
Alright.
yeah,
That's
shit's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, Williamsburg's colonial.
Yeah.
Joe, when you go through Williamsburg, you drive through the town, it's like
It's real.
it's like back in the day. They
Yeah.
still got landmarks of slaves.
Yeah.
and-
That was actually the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
place. That was actually the first place they went when they landed over here, some shit like that. Yeah.
In VA, yeah. That's a
Williamsburg,
tourist
in
attraction.
Williamsburg.
That's what they known for.
Word. Real.
Yeah,
real,
you're right. You're
real
right.
rich. Real rich over there.
That one time they tried to get me to do a vacation over here.
Nah, it's a very, very lovely place to
It's
vacation.
historical. It's a lot of historical sites, man.
You learn
It's boring,
about
but it's a lot of historical sites. A lot, it's quiet. Ain't really no club life and all that around there, but
Nah.
but it's a lot of it's just a lot of old areas
Yeah,
that
it's
you gonna
just
see.
like an old vintage.
Right.
Yeah, like we colonial place, you know.
So how do you feel growing up there, man?
I was always popular. Like I didn't even know I knew how to run. I didn't even know I knew how to run track.
Right.
And I started running and whatnot, and I actually went out for cross country thinking it was like a winning track or some shit.
Right.
And I was the only black person that did it, but I was number 7 in the whole country. In 2013, I was number 7 in the country. I used to run a mile in like 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
So how old was you when you moved there?
When I moved back here,
How old you was when you left?
Yeah, when you
I was 11. I still remember that shit like yesterday.
So you grew up.
And I came back at 18.
You left. Oh, so you was only out there for 7 years.
Yeah, but those are the most important years of your
from
life.
11 to 18.
You feel me? I was from 6th grade to 12th grade.
And then you
I was
came
out
back
there.
in.
Yeah. I mean, that shit, it wasn't really for me. Like, you get what I'm saying? And then I got in a little trouble out there. So I
I came right back.
They don't play out there, Chad.
Nah, hell, and they Commonwealth.
I was going to tell you that.
They ain't playing out
You
there.
get 8 months for stealing the Snicker bar.
You do a bid for not paying child support out there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
They tell my you'll be on a fucking billboard like these niggas, they deadbeats.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think, I've been to Williamsburg quite a few times, and ain't no place for us.
Nah.
You know
That's why I came back. It was just, I always had the city in me, you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I'm like a chameleon. I can adapt anywhere I'm at and make it happen.
Anywhere but Williamsburg.
Anywhere. So even in Williamsburg.
You the only sibling?
Nah, I actually got 2 little brothers.
Oh, so you was out there with your brother. They close in age with you?
Yeah, but we all live separate, like different lives. You know what I'm saying?
So they ain't go out there.
Yeah, my little brother, he 2 years younger than me, but we just 2 separate people.
Yeah, I know how that is. Yeah.
It's like I've always been on my mission, what I'm doing now. Like I told myself at 7 years old, like to be successful, you gotta meet somebody new every day. Every single day, I meet somebody new. And then that's been my game plan since I was 7 years old.
To meet someone new every day.
Every day, because you don't know how many people you meeting within meeting one new person.
So what you consider meeting someone?
You know,
Cause it could
socializing. Like you can't
just having a conversation with someone.
Having a conversation, getting to know their name. You know, getting to know me. You get what I'm saying? A person that didn't know me yesterday.
Okay.
It's called networking.
Exactly.
You know, and you being an artist and stuff like that, it's important for you to get out there and meet people and socialize and get people, you know, to talk to them, let them know what you're doing. You know, what you're striving, you know, to your goals and stuff. And then you can learn stuff too, you know.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And you never know how many people, meeting one person a day, that's like, you never know how many people they gonna pass it on. So it's like you meeting a few people a day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, how long you been an artist, man?
I've been, I could say, all my life. All my life. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's crazy because I decided to rap because like Master P and Lil Romeo, you get what I'm saying? Like that's what I looked up to when I was
some
young.
No Limit stuff, huh?
Not even that. It's just like I just like the way that he did it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He started from the back of his trunk.
Right.
And then not only that, he took his whole family.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
yeah.
His brothers, his son,
Yeah.
everybody around him. You get what I'm saying? And then I had the opportunity last year to even go to his crib. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, where?
And out of Cali,
Right.
I used to rock with Fat Boy, and when he wanted him to be in the movie, I got the hookup. We actually pulled up to his crib, and he told me he wanted to be in
Yeah,
the
Master P has an amazing story, man.
Master P, yo, I used to think Snoop was the realest in the game, because I met Snoop too. Pulled up to his crib out in Cali, and it's just like, yo, nobody was realer than Snoop until I met Master P.
Well,
and Snoop
actually-
would tell you the same exact thing
But
I
actually,
did.
Master P resurrected Snoop's career.
Exactly.
Because Snoop fell off. Because
Not even that.
Death Row,
he was in a
brought him back.
situation with
Yeah, it's a
Death
bad
Row,
situation.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And he actually told me he saved Snoop life.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
I'm talking about, remember the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
When he had him over the banister?
Yeah.
Yo, he told me Snoop was over the banister just like that, bro.
Yeah, he brought him out. And he brought him to the
out.
camp, yeah.
And another thing I learned too, Snoop said Master P taught him about like ownership. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he was with Death Row, it was no ownership. You would get pulled over and he'd be like, yo, who car is this? He's like, my car. He's like, nah, this ain't your car. This blah, blah, blah. Whoever called it. So he told him like ownership.
So Master P flew you and Fat Boy in?
Yeah.
Was y'all in the movie?
Fat was in the movie.
Oh, you wasn't? Oh, he just brought you guys your homie.
Yeah, I mean, I did mainly like, I did basically everything over there. You know, one of my best friends, I did his shopping, you know, wake him up, make sure he was.
Oh, so you was like Fat Boy road manager?
Not even a road manager now. I'm an artist, but it's just like, you get what I'm saying? When that's your man, you see your man's vision. It's just like, we ain't have assigned jobs, you get what I'm saying?
So you just took care of his business for him?
Not even taking care of his business. It's just like, as being my man, you know, you're just holding it
Holding
down.
him down,
yeah. It wasn't really like, it happened so fast, you get what I'm saying? I blow up, it's just like, Yeah, everybody, you had to play the position. Like, you get what I'm saying?
So you and Fat Boy blew up by doing skits.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
So, cause I see you were part of a lot of skits also.
Yeah. We built that brand from the ground up.
So before you and Fat Boy started the brand, y'all talked about like, yo, let's do this and
Nah, it just sort of like happened. I actually met Fat on a radio show. This was like, man, I want to say like 2013, and he was with a group.
Oh, y'all ain't grew up together.
Nah, he was with a group. I was a solo artist, and this before like everything blew up or whatever. And it was just like he was just, I don't know. We just had one of them connections. You feel me? And then next thing you know, shit just happening. And I'm talking about like, yo, the name Fat Boy Gang, that wasn't even something that we came up with. It's just like, that's just a name that people gave us, like, that's Fat Boy in them. That's Fat Boy Gang. We just ran.
So Fat Boy Gang, all y'all have SS in y'all name, right?
Nah, SS was his group. His group is called Starside Entertainment, so that's where his SSE come from. And then I'm just Fresh with 2 S's. It ain't have nothing to do with each other.
He from Jersey City too?
Nah, he from actually Irvington.
Oh, Irvington. Oh, okay. How far is that from you?
I'm gonna say about 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
25 minutes. But it's just like I said, when I came from Jersey, like when I came to Jersey, I knew nobody. It's just like, that's why I know I could adapt anywhere I go. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just like, Jersey City is nobody in that city that don't know who I am. You get what I'm saying? And shit, I got a fan base. I was just in Atlantic City 2 nights ago. I got a fan base from the top of Jersey, because that's the very bottom of Jersey.
Atlantic City.
All the way up to the top. So it's just like,
that is like in the end.
Yeah, so it's just like, I got my shit.
So you more known through your music or through the skits?
I could say the skits. Because that's really where I got like my popularity from.
So you always into that, doing skits, or?
Nah, I didn't even know that that I was into that shit. It was just like I said, like,
you was on the radio doing music.
Yeah, I was doing music first. You get what I'm saying? And then like I said, just being around and shit like that, we ain't really have positions of what we were doing. And just like, fuck it, we was going. It was more like a day-to-day type thing. Like it wasn't no schedule. Just like the business was coming to that email. Like,
so you didn't even know you was funny?
Nah.
So he brought it out to you, think?
I mean,
you know, like you trying to give you that push, like,
nah, it wasn't even something that it wasn't even something that like was like purposely done. And just like, fuck it, it was like a spirit moment thing. We'd do it, and it was like mainly my facial expressions and shit like that. Like,
yeah, catch they skits.
I don't know. It's just like something that's in you. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just something that's in you.
Going to character and all that.
Yeah, it's just like.
Did you ever do acting after that?
I actually just signed up for a company called Central Casting, so it's like I'm doing it now. Like, I mean, like, it gets to a point where it's like, damn, all these skits, these shit don't pay money. I mean, Instagram paid money. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
so
know how to finesse
y'all
it.
had your shit on YouTube, but different.
I mean, you know what's
Instagram.
crazy? Like, you go on YouTube and shit, and you type in like Fressh and Fat Boy. What's the name? It's mad YouTubes that people put up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's crazy. I've been to 42 of the 50 states, man. Like, doing what I love to do. Like, so that shit is another. Just last year though.
Damn, so that shit just took off for y'all.
Yeah.
You got to meet Master P, Snoop Dogg, different people.
Damn near. The only people I didn't meet in the industry is Jay-Z and Drake. Like, been to Diddy house a few times.
So people was really feeling them skits.
It wasn't even just the skits, bro. It was just like mainly of like what we doing for the community, bro. Like, I think, me personally, I think Fat gave big people a different, like, you get what I'm saying, like a different outlook in life. Like, you get a different like confidence. So it's just like, just on the strength of that, like people would just they just fascinated and love. You know what I'm saying? We'll be in the airport and like other races, like, yo, what is my kids going crazy for these damn boys for? Like that was just nuts.
Yeah, it is funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
Them shit is funny. You gotta catch it, man. Gotta catch it. So you enjoy doing it? So you gonna continue doing it?
I mean, I still do it now. I mean, I got a few businesses. I got my own clothing line. I got a print company. So
What's the name of your clothing line?
Ray Hutch.
Ray Hutch?
Yeah, Ray Hutch clothing.
That's a piece right there. Show the
Yeah,
people. Show the people.
yeah. These actually my cartoons. I'm working on a cartoon right now too. So these all like Jersey based like artists and whatnot. Yeah.
Who are they supposed to be?
I don't know if you guys ever heard of Al Bial.
I heard of Al Bial.
Yeah, like these like based on like these like they like the blueprints of the characters. You know what I'm saying? This Al Bial, this Fat Boy, this me, this my hairstylist, and this my boy Fuzz. Mm-hmm. So these all people that like that I personally know, and it's just like they got a unique story behind them. You get what I'm saying? In the cartoon, they gonna be orphans. Like, and they do something bad in the beginning of the episode, and then they learn a lesson at the end. Right. So it's just like...
You see it? Yeah. Okay. All right.
So my main thing is like with my clothing line. I think
that'd be dope though.
Yeah, like, cause not only that
though, cause you know, the last one we had
was like the Fat Album.
Fat Album.
Exactly. My whole thing is just like in my hood, like I'm like superhero. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like I always want to keep it like kids friendly because like that. My music ain't really kids friendly, but like that's one of the biggest, like my biggest fan base is the kids, especially in my city. Like I always told myself I would get in a position I never charge nobody in my city for nothing, as far as features, nothing. Like you get what I'm saying?
It's funny you said that. Us at the Big 139, we the same way. We do a lot for the community. We love our community. We do a lot for the kids, and the same way.
Yo, and I got a special love for Harlem. You get what I'm saying? I just signed a single deal with Phase 1. And Max B, actually, the reason that I got that deal, you get what I'm saying? So Harlem always showed me love.
Shout out to Phase 1.
Word up.
So what's the single? The single we just played? That's
my Breezy record.
Yeah, that's dope.
Word.
So you've been doing a lot of performance with that?
Yeah.
How the reaction been?
They love it, and then my energy always on 100.
Yeah.
My energy always. And anywhere I go, my energy on 100, man. Like your first impression is you know your best impression. You get what I'm saying? So I always try to leave a crazy first impression anywhere I go.
So everything I do is independent, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I mean that's the way to go though.
Yeah. Like I hate middlemen. Like as far as like even with my brand and stuff, like I try to build my own factory and whatnot like that. So I just hate middlemen. Do it.
But that's the way to do it nowadays anyway, man.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Like you said, y'all black owned business, man.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? If you could do it yourself, why include somebody into your money?
Word up. And you not only that, and building jobs too. Helping other people.
Creating jobs, man.
Word.
So you and Fat Boy did any more skits?
I mean, I don't wanna it's just like I don't wanna say it's you know how like when people we go through something, it's a conversation. Like that I ain't really have time for. I don't know what you got time for, but it's just like I'm in a space in my mind where I just don't really have.
So right now y'all not saying y'all pretty sure probably.
I mean, just like I said, when you got a genuine love for somebody, it's mainly just a conversation, but it's just like I'm just really not in that space right now.
All right, so how that works? Okay, you said y'all not in space right now, but you moving forward with this. He cool with this?
I mean, just like I said, it's a blueprint or something. I mean, it ain't like that's that person. It's like,
okay.
I based it off like that person.
Oh,
like yo, no, I never like I always got a love for like I appreciate everything he has. You get what I'm saying? It's just like I'm in the position that I'm in because of me, because of the way that I move. But like I was exposed to it because of him. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I always appreciative of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all work it out, man.
Right.
Yeah, but you know sometimes it happen like that. You know what I mean? And
I can't even per se what it was mainly of. You get what I'm saying? It was a collective of things. But
they always say if you don't really know what it's for, that means it's not that serious.
But then, and not only that though, you got let me give you a new edition effect, right? So 1 minute, new edition come out, everybody come out, right? Then next you know, Bell Big DeVoe come out, Johnny Gill come out, and the other ones won't come out. You guess what? Again, no addition to come out. Everybody. Sometimes you know you're rocking together. Sometimes you got different ideas, and then you get into a little something, and you do what you do, and you do what you do. But don't mean it won't come back. You know, so you got to be like that sometimes.
You know what it is, bro. Me personally, the way that I felt about it is just like it's kind of tough being in because I never been in a group like setting. You get what I'm saying? And then it's kind of tough because like being in a group with people you didn't grow up with. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like they didn't really know my characteristics, and I really don't know their characteristics. Right. But like going along the way, like I learned people characteristics and try to do stuff mainly, you know, like cause like adjust. Like we used to do some little thing like when somebody sleep, they pour water on it. Like usually I ain't going for that, but it's just like damn, everybody doing it. I don't want to like you get what I'm saying? Like adjust. So it's just like my character, like I said, I'm always on 100. Mm-hmm. From a outsider looking in, it's gonna look like, damn, bro, like why he acting like that? This is my character. This is me. Right. I like my outfit. Like you get what I'm saying? I might walk into a room and somebody see my outfit and they be on me off that. Like you get what I'm saying? I could be not saying nothing out of my mouth. It's just like my character's loud. I got mad tattoos on my face, so it's just like they gonna always be on me like that. You get what I'm saying? And like a lot of people that was around, they looked at it as like, damn, bro, like when you trying to outshine or something. But that was never the case.
Yeah. But I hate
it's kind of hard sometimes, like you said, when you don't grow up with someone, then you don't know. And like you said, it happens so fast. Yeah. So it's not like you and him had a slow grind and y'all get to know each other.
Yeah, just happens.
That happens so fast. Now y'all put in situations y'all flying together, staying in hotels and different things like that. It's not easy.
And now when you got people that's talking, and you know what I'm saying? You got the people that don't mind their business and they throw cheap shots and all that.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? They hating because y'all had something great popping, and you know that shit happens a lot.
Yo, but it got to the point when like it's like grown men and just like they I guess people was feeling like if he around, that's gonna take it. I ain't never been that pressed to be around another man anyway. Like you get what I'm saying? But it like I said, it was a fun ride.
Yeah, I got you.
It was definitely a fun ride.
I got you. So what you got going on now that people don't know about?
Like I said, I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff like with the movies or whatever like that. Working on my album right now. Going crazy, bro. Going crazy. And just like I said, I like to go off people's blueprints. Like I ain't really nobody that I want to be. Like I get a lot of advice from Lauryn Hill, like Max B. Like I like to associate myself with people like that. So that already been where I'm trying to go. Mm-hmm. Like just to get the advice. I know where I'm heading. You get what I'm saying?
But it goes back to what you was talking about earlier about every day you want to go out and you meet somebody new.
Most definitely.
Share a different experience.
Most definitely.
You know, you focus. That sound like you focus.
Always focus. I got kids out here, you know, so it's like I gotta lead an example for them. Yeah. And like me personally, I felt like I missed like so much precious time of their life chasing my dream. It's just like if I was to give up or say change my mind about it, it wouldn't be fair to them. Mm-hmm. Like I owed them this.
So you was on the road a lot last year.
Yeah.
So you ain't hardly get to see the kids as much.
Nah. But I mean, like I said, every time we was together, it was the time in their life. You feel me? But it's just like I don't know.
It's not easy.
Yeah, show business, man. You got to move around a lot.
This shit like a dope high school.
Yeah.
A dope high school, bro.
And it's crazy because like even our situation. It's like opportunities it's about to open up where we may have to be hitting the road a lot and things could go change.
It's a lovely thing. It's definitely a lovely thing, but it's just like you gotta be mentally prepared, like within yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people they be wanting this lifestyle, but when they get it, this ain't.
And it just ain't about hitting the road. It's the fact that the more popular and the bigger you become,
the less you like.
It's more demanding. You can't be home as much. You know, like one show turn into 2 shows, turn into 3 shows, turn into 4 shows, which turns into more money. But at the end, but saying that to say that you got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no restraints and all that. You got to be like, and that takes you away from your kids and if you got a girl, you got a wife, you got whoever you're around, you got to move, and sometimes it can cause problems in the crib. You know?
They gotta be mentally, you know.
They gotta understand.
Yeah,
they gotta understand.
Have to understand.
They gotta understand.
Have to understand.
Especially if you like the passion and the drive.
I go crazy, bro. I'm talking about like my main thing is to please the consumer. Mm-hmm. I do whatever it takes. If that shit take getting locked up or maybe not that extreme, but like sometimes whatever it takes to please, like damn, bro, like. That shit was crazy. Like I'm talking about, I bring girls on stage, everything. I'm humping girls on stage. I go crazy, bro. Anything to please the consumer. Bro. That you ain't gonna never forget Fresh with 2 S's.
Right.
Ever.
I mean, yo, that's your brand, bro. You gotta do what you do.
Got to, bro.
You gotta do what you do. At the end of the day, you know, when the lights come on because you move, the food come on the table because you move, the clothes go on your kids' back because you move. You don't move, they don't get that. Then what? Then what?
then that's a problem.
When you go to holler at somebody, they give you this. You know what I'm saying? So do what you do, kid. And keep doing what you're doing. Because I understand. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people say to you, you know what kill me, Doc? A lot of real talk. Yo, what up, V? What up? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. But if I wasn't all right, what you gonna do for me? Nothing. You just ask me that just because it's routine. You just saying. But it's not your responsibility to make sure I'm all right, and I know that. But at the end of the day, if I don't make sure I'm all right, I'm not going to be all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to make sure you right before you can make sure. I say that all the time. Yeah. I can't make sure nobody right unless I know I'm
exactly.
good.
That's why lights, cameras, action. You got to move, champ.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're an artist. You're an entertainer. All that. You got. That's what it is. That's what it takes. And the bigger you get, the more you got to move.
Yo, and just like I tell, it's going to be a domino effect because once one click like that, it's over. Yeah. It's over. That shit's going to, damn, he do this too.
Let me tell you something. We normally on the air every Wednesday, right? For 2 years, on the air every Wednesday. And we've been on Monday, we've been on Friday, we've been on Thursday, we going to be on the Saturday because the demand is there.
We've been on every day except Sunday.
We moving.
When this Saturday comes, it'll be every day except Sunday.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Though?
Tuesday before.
Supply and demand.
Thursday, Friday. Every day. This Saturday will be the first time.
Yo, congratulations, y'all too. You said 2 years.
Yeah, supply and demand.
That's impressive. Bro.
At the end of the day, normally right here you see all this is occupied.
Yeah, we have a whole.
They on holiday time right now. Me and him. This is our holiday. The B139.
We working.
This is our love, this is our joy. And of all said and done, the show must go on.
Staff members here.
You understand what I'm saying? No, we're not mad at them on holiday time, we understand. But when me and him, we on go time.
And I like being around people like with that same drive, bro. Like
you see it right now.
Yeah, they even like shit. When I got up, like I found out about this interview yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, I take every opportunity. Nothing too big, nothing too little. You get what I'm saying? Like I treat everything in the same way, bro.
But that's how you gonna win. I tell people that, cause you'd be surprised where you don't know anybody's audience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This audience may be large, but larger than nothing. This audience could be small, but a bunch of something.
Right.
Where the rich, where the people who might could put you in position to help you. I tell people that don't always look at that. That may be like good, but that may just be
even with Instagram. It's like you got 50,000 followers or whatever. It's not about how many followers you got. Who following? Who watching this shit?
Who really? Right.
Who watching this
shit?
Like you get what I'm saying? So
you gotta have 50,000 and only 4 of them got to help you out.
And not only that,
you know what I'm saying, though? Or know somebody.
Like the
you know what I'm saying?
The guest we had earlier when we was in negotiation with him, He's like, I don't got that many followers. If y'all look at my Instagram, so it's not about that, the quality of the story.
But
you know, he has a good situation he's doing, so that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? The hunger, you know, the drive, be an entrepreneur, start your own business is not easy.
Right.
And the road he took. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
You see, the B139, we not about numbers. We about stories, man. Because numbers don't
quality
sell. Quality.
And
the
people
stories, quality that's working, that's what moves, man. That's what moves.
And I appreciate that because this is New York, one of the toughest. New York and Jersey, I can say, is one of the toughest places I've been as far as like music and stuff like that. Cause New York, they ain't having that shit. I done seen niggas get booed straight on stage, like get out of here.
But on this stage right here, you got a lot of people that been on this stage as multi-millionaires, man.
Right.
So y'all on the big stage, man. You understand what I'm saying? And we got a lot of people that's not multi-millionaires, but they working.
To be
working. My man is working. That's why you're on the show. Because we like to see people that's working, that's grinding, and they got a story, and that's y'all too. Don't care about your numbers on Instagram and all that. You working, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep working, you're going to make it. That's what it's all about, real talk. You know? But tell everybody your social media links, though, bro.
My Instagram, Fressh with 2 S's, FRESSH _ 2 SS. My clothing line page is freshwith2s's.com. Facebook, Raymond Fresh Hutchinson.
You got another track that you want to play?
So we're going to end the show with the track?
Yeah, definitely. You got another track.
Freshy got
my man Fresh.
A little bit.
Yeah. Another street banger we about to hear. You know, this dude right here ain't nothing to play with. Multi-talented dude.
We're going to end the show with the banging track.
Okay.
Can't fuck with you right here.
Turn it up a little bit.
What we do. Word.
Okay, that's good.
Word. So high for she can't fuck with you. Cause your ass fat on me like that. Got you thinking that you all love. Must be. Used to be, must be. Word. That's why I feel you can't fuck with you. For the things that you just don't do. Don't do. That's why I feel you can't fuck with you. Fuck with you. Talk to him real quick. That's why I feel you can't fuck with you. Let me tell you why I can't fuck with you, bitch. Used to be I love you, now fuck you, bitch. Fuck you saying, play my name, think it's a game. Shit you do for the gram, girl, it's shame. You sorry, bitch, you telling me lies. You see me doing good and to kill you inside. And to kill you inside. See a nigga doing good and to kill you inside. Social media famous, but your pockets a lie. Bitch, you know you doing bad, girl, you know that you fry. You forgot to tell the people, bitch, I do what I want. 7 a.m. on a Monday and I'm still turning up. Word. Just because your ass fat, just because you're word. Got you thinking that you word. Must be, used to be, must be. That's why I feel you can't fuck with you. For the things that you just don't do. Don't do. That's why I feel you can't fuck with you. Fuck with you. Now go by the name of Freshy with the 2. That's you.
Okay, my man Fresh. Support this brother right here. One more time, tell me your links one more time, bro.
You already know, you can find me on Instagram, Fressh _ 2 S's. And I just want to say this, man. I appreciate the beat 139, man.
There it is.
That's right, baby.
My man Fresh with the 2 S's. You know? And can you tell her what the #1 Harlem show in the land?
Y'all tuned into the #1 Harlem show. Matter of fact, the #1 show in New York City.
There it is.
Motherfucker.
Shut it down.
139.
Okay. My man Fresh.
Appreciate it.
Say less.
I got to come on your show.